we're not even starting
We're
yet.
not even starting yet. But guys, hey, listen, this is just the before the show starts. Shout out to the Montreal crew.
Oh, they left that,
They
eh?
left this.
Silly
they left the
gooses.
Smirnoff Pink Lemonade Rosé flavored vodka beverage.
What
and
silly gooses?
we didn't take any. Like I only drank beer during the party.
yeah.
So, and it smells good. Katie can attest it smells good. No, tell me it doesn't smell good. So before the podcast starts, Josh, you want to take a shot?
No, thank you.
Oh my god. Look at this. This doesn't even look like alcohol.
It looks like it looks like
Pink drink.
No. What's it
I
called?
don't even know if you guys can see
Pepto. It looks like Pepto
It is
Bismol.
Pepto-Bismol. Wait, let me show Josh's camera.
Katie, do you want to sponsor us? Give us $5 and we'll shout you out.
That's how
Yo,
sponsorships work.
remember that? Okay,
Wait,
do you
can
remember
I
that
take
one?
the shot first? Oh, go ahead.
Here we go.
No, you're not telling your story. Apparently, it's
So,
obviously
it's very
more
funny.
important.
So when I was vlogging, me and Katie did a gig,
Bitch.
and she's like, "Oh, follow my." Do you remember that? And I just, I re-recorded my.
I know.
You remember?
Bro, that's such a Logan Paul move.
I know. I
actually
really pulled that out of it.
Oh, God.
Bottoms up.
Bottoms up.
Yummy. We're gonna get demonetized for that, but it's okay.
Oh.
Sponsor.
Honestly, I recommend. This is
Yeah,
really
it's
good.
really
This is
good.
sick.
Get out of here! This guy's already drunk. No way! Look at this!
Wait, what?
We're repping the merch!
Wait, what? Who's
Let's
that?
go!
Who's this?
Shout outs to Crafty Chatty for actually
Yo,
customizing.
no, pause. Do you
making
know what's
that.
really funny? I'm gonna throw my headphones to
Oh, there we go.
Shit. We still haven't started this podcast.
Oh, no, yeah.
Anyways, do you know how many messages? I'm drunk now.
Shut up.
Do you
Get this off the-
Do you know how many people have hit me up
I don't.
saying, "Wow, you're doing really well in music. Keep
no,
it up, bro."
shut up. Really? Oh my
I'll show you the receipts. Bro, I'm like, "Aight, cool thing."
Yeah!
It's like, yeah, that's me. At this point, I'm Josh. Bro, super happy to see music is going well for you.
Nice, bro. That's my twin brother. What?
No, you know what?
Who is that guy?
I'm Joshua Pascal Music.
Get out. Who is that guy?
Jonathan. Which Jonathan?
All right, here we go. Ready? Okay,
'Kay,
clap,
we
clap,
are-
clap.
'kay.
Get this. Bro, we got to keep this nice, clean, and professional.
All right, let's get this
start, ready?
podcast started. Wake up, everybody! What is going on? Sorry, wrong
What?
channel. Hey, everybody, what's going on?
What's
Welcome
going
back to the Take Two. No,
What
it's
are
not.
you saying, guys? Welcome back to the Talks podcast with your host
Justin?
and Josh.
Welcome. Thank you for joining in, listening in, wherever you're listening in, whether it's
Mm-hmm.
YouTube, as you guys are seeing us, or Spotify.
Or Spotify.
Soon, Apple Music, hopefully.
Yes, hopefully. Yeah, if you're listening on Spotify and or Apple Music, Justin's currently wearing a banana suit.
But
No, I'm joking. I'm just playing. I'm playing. How was your week?
Bro, let me just talk about the weekend because it's been
weekend?
really busy. Guys, I am like, I'm trying to get like high energy because
Yeah.
I'm so tired.
Bring it up.
Bro, today I woke up really, well, I went to bed late, woke up really early. I wanted to get an oil change. Didn't really work out, so I just cleaned my car. I went to a baptism shoot.
Nice.
That was so much. It was my first time doing a baptism shoot,
Yeah.
like for photos, not video, photos. Did that, and then I saw another client, and now I'm here. But I went from, the reason why I was so
What a
long
busy
is 'cause-
day.
busy
What a
day
busy
because of
day.
how far everything was. So I went from Brampton.
Mm-hmm.
The church was in Toronto,
Okay.
and then we went to a restaurant back in Brampton.
Downtown Brampton, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I went back to Toronto. And then I went back to Brampton. Now I'm here in Hamilton.
Jeez.
A lot of driving today. A lot. And I had a wedding yesterday. Guys, weddings are so much
saw
fun.
videos.
I
saw
shot
videos
the
and
wedding.
stuff.
For anyone familiar, it was at the Shangri-La in Toronto.
Don't know.
Bro, it's beautiful. Oh my gosh.
never
The
seen
wedding
it.
venue was beautiful. I never realized people got married in hotels.
Really?
Yeah, it's so weird. Like, I mean, it was beautiful. Like, I don't
Yeah.
even tell you. It was great. I wanted to, so just a really quick story. I met two photographers there because
Okay.
I was doing the video work, and then there was two other photographers.
Yes. Yeah.
I love meeting new people in the sense of like being able to build rapport,
Mhm.
especially people in my own craft. I can assume like you love talking to other musicians, other like singers or artists, whatever.
Oh, yeah. Kind of.
Being able to like talk about like your craft. I don't
Yeah,
know. I like
I
being
feel
able,
it, yeah,
I like
feel
being able to talk about what I'm comfortable with. Right.
Right.
So I shoot with the R5 and the R6, and that's like right now Canon's like top notch cameras.
Right.
Like they're just they're a different, like it's a different game. And I jumped right into the thick of it with the best equipment.
Right.
This guy was shooting with like a
Nikon or
no, it was a Canon, but it was a 77D, and that's like I don't.
Is that
like,
old school or
don't? Yeah, it's old. It's an older model camera. It's not like it's like mid-level grade camera, not professional camera, whatever. But I didn't even want to talk about that. I want to talk about how I built a rapport with them.
Okay.
So I'm like, I guess I'm just a very easy person to talk to.
Right.
Because they just started talking about their lives.
Really?
Yeah, and I was like, oh, that's weird. And then she was just like, yeah, men are shit. I'm like, yeah, men are fucking trash. And we were just trash talking guys because guys like they love to just be dogs,
right?
Like animals, like they're never loyal,
especially
kind of thing.
In Toronto.
Yeah. So then I was like, yeah, yo, men are trash. Then it went down for a second, and I was like, that's why I prefer women.
Oh my god!
And then they laughed, and then like after that, I feel like here's the thing: I'm not the funny twin. I am not. We have established that Josh is the funny twin. Because he never needs to, he doesn't need to try. Like, you don't need to try when
I try sometimes.
Yeah, and then it's not funny. No, you're not funny when you try, but you're funny when you don't try.
Yes.
I try. I try.
All you do is do office references and hope someone gets it.
But no, even that, like, there's some days where, like, I'll make, like, a stupid comment.
Yeah.
That I, like, it's just boom, like, in a second, like, I just think about it, I say it, and, like, it executes perfectly. So that, like, when I wasn't even thinking, I was like, yeah, men are trash. So that's why I prefer women. You guys are free to use that joke if you ever come across that.
I don't think anyone's going to use
that joke. It's so funny. Come on. I told Nagina and she laughed. She was like, oh, that's funny. But building rapport 101, if you can make someone laugh,
you're in.
You're in.
You're in.
You're in.
How
was your week?
It was good. One Piece came out with their 1,000th episode. How
1,000th?
crazy is 1,000th.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
after how many years?
Guys, look at I don't know if you can see my laptop, but repping that.
Wow.
Oh, it's kind of shiny, but yeah.
Nerd.
I don't know if anyone saw that. So many people hit me up. They're like, oh, you watch One Piece? I was like, do I watch One Piece?
I watch?
Are you? Yeah.
Yo, it's so, you know what? Do people look at you as if you're like we're Asian, Filipinos?
We are?
No. Do people think you're a nerd?
No.
Do people see you as like do people see you as a cool kid?
No, but like that's the thing. Like you say like nerd, like I don't know, when people talk about One Piece, I think it's just me. I was like, oh, you're so cool because you watch One Piece.
Because
I don't think watching One Piece makes you nerdy. You know what I mean? I don't. It's just
like
a show.
Weeb, though.
Nah, I wouldn't say I don't know.
Like here's the thing.
I just watch it.
Like
right?
I can. I mean.
Like I'm not rocking the Wano 11s or like you know what I mean. I'm not dressing up.
People won't understand that unless they're caught up in One Piece.
It's okay. It's okay. It's for the intellectuals who watch One Piece, bro. I only know like a handful of people who are actually caught up.
Yeah.
I think only like 7 people.
Yeah, because tell me, who is dedicated enough to watch 1,000 a series with 1,000 episodes?
But the manga's already at like 1,033.
Bro, the manga right now,
it's super good.
Holy.
I didn't want to talk about One Piece too much.
No, I didn't either.
There we go.
But
One
yeah,
Piece,
there we go. Boom.
It's best.
Just for people that want to know about recent, like current events.
No, exactly.
Watch One Piece.
If you want to get me something for Christmas, One Piece. There we go. I'll leave my IP box or whatever it's called. PO box.
PO
IP.
box. There we go. Silly.
Awkward.
Anyways, let's get back to the nitty gritty of the podcast.
Are you amped for next weekend?
Bro, next weekend I am
it's gonna be good.
Here's the thing, like, because I work so hard, I feel like I deserve this.
Let's talk about it. Break. So, next weekend, we're gonna have our podcast somewhere else. So the location's gonna look different, but it's still gonna be the same podcast, just different location. We're shooting it up at our buddy Hoffman's cottage
at Kawartha Lakes.
Kawartha Lakes, super, bro.
I love that cottage.
I haven't been there in years. So back in high school, me and the boys, we formed a band, and one of those guys in the band, Hoffman, he has a cottage up at Kawartha Lake. How do you say it?
Kawartha Lakes.
Kawartha Lakes. Yeah. Most beautiful cottage, super nice, right by the lakes.
Literally right by the lake, like the backyard is his lake.
That's what I'm saying. It's super beautiful. So I'm super excited to go. Like I've been working way too much. I know I need this.
Yeah,
just
everyone
to
needs a little vacation, a little break from work and then life.
So I feel so burnt out. So I can't wait to go up there. But we're still gonna do music up there. We're still gonna chill, do all that fun stuff.
Yeah, because what else do you? Well,
no,
you
exactly.
Guys are bands, so.
the last time I was up there, it was a week after my appendicitis.
Oh my god.
And it was so funny. So yeah, I think that was the last time I went up. So
See, you say it's funny to have
it's
appendicitis.
it's so
but
funny.
No,
well, because
bro.
I've lived it, so
No,
I know for
I
a
know,
fact
I
like
know.
it's funny to me because like I'm not.
You're
Anyways,
alive. It was scary though.
Yeah,
We'll talk about it after,
about it.
yeah.
But yeah, so a week after I had my appendicitis, the guys were like, "Oh, do you still want to come up to the cottage?" I was like, "Yeah, let's do it. I'm so down." My ex, like girlfriend at the time, she didn't want me going. I was like, "I want to go." Like
You're gonna go.
I'm gonna go, right? So, it was so bad because I went tubing. Bro, I was like, in my head, I was like, oh, this is gonna be so much fun. But in my other side, I was like, yo, if these stitches come out, I'm
Do
screwed.
you still have the scars?
Yeah, but
You want to show
okay,
the camera?
they're so tiny.
Oh, are
and
they
there's-
now? They used to be big. It looked
Nah.
like you had like 2 belly buttons.
I still have 2 belly buttons. It's, we'll probably put. I'm not posting a picture. That's so weird. I wish I had like one of those giant scars, like because they did 3 little incisions.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, where's my giant cool scar? I can say it's like, yeah, no, I got stabbed or something, but
So lame.
nah, I can't. It's like, nah, it looks like I have a belly button piercing.
So let's go back to tubing. You went tubing.
So I went tubing. Went tubing. So much fun. That's it.
Did
like,
it hurt?
no,
Oh.
like, because I was sitting down. The type of tube he had was like the ones where it wasn't like a circular one. It looked like a big chair,
Yeah, yeah.
essentially. So. Nothing happened, thank God, right? But that was the last time I was up at the cottage. I was 2000 like 15.
What? I went last
2015.
year.
You did
I
go
went
last year, and
with
I wish
Anthony.
I was supposed to go.
And a bunch
but-
of other guys, but
yeah, I was supposed to go, but I couldn't make it.
bro,
So.
last year was so much fun.
Didn't you go
because-
in the winter?
No, we went in the fall. Like we literally went like last year around the. No, we went.
Because remember you
September.
tackled the snowman?
Oh, I did. Oh my god, we went.
Did you go once or
Oh my
twice?
gosh.
Here, find the clip. We're gonna put it right here. This is Justin tackling a
Snowman.
snowman.
Bro, you know that got me in trouble.
I know, guy. You
It got
told
me
me
in trouble.
you're like police officers, right?
Yeah,
They're
my
like Justin,
sergeant
what
was just like,
what the hell
"What
are
are
you
you
doing?"
doing tackling a snowman?" I'm like, "I'm trying to be an entertainer here. What do you mean?" And he got mad at me. I'm like, well, he was just like, "Oh, police officer. Like, if you're gonna be a police officer, you got to be taken seriously." Da 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 da.
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Smell you, pal."
Yeah, it's like fine, buddy.
And you know what? That's why I stopped vlogging, and that's why I stopped YouTube.
Oh, because of that.
Because of policing. My sergeant told me to, and I was like, all right, cool, whatever. Anyways, I didn't
Oh,
want to
sorry.
get into
Okay.
that.
No, I still want to talk about the cottage because my favorite moment at the cottage. So me and the guys. So it was me, Vinny, Anthony, Hoffman, Parent. We were playing mini hockey in the hallway, like mini hockey sticks,
Yeah.
and I forget who did it, but someone put a hole in the wall. And there's like a big hole in the wall. We all see it, and we scatter. We run. We're like, nope. Anthony runs into the room. Vinny runs. I think me and Vinny went to the kitchen. These guys, we all scattered. Hoffman's aunt came in, and she went upstairs. All we hear is, "You boys put a hole in my wall." Bro, we were like, oh no.
You're terrible.
We were so scared, but do you remember if the hole's still there or she
I
patched
have
it?
no idea if
I'm pretty sure she
We'll
patched
check
it.
this weekend.
Yeah, we'll check this
We'll check
weekend
this
if the
week.
hole's
It's
still
only
there.
been 7
But
years.
yeah, no, if you good times, man. Good times. Like
What else
it's
happened at
always
the
fun
cottage?
just hanging out with the guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Well,
I
the
miss
only
it.
thing you guys really do up there is just jam, no?
We just we play board games. We just chill. Like
Have we ever went up to that cottage together?
no,
No.
no. This is gonna be our first time going
time
up
up
together.
at the cottage together. That's
It's gonna
so
be nice.
weird.
It's gonna be good.
Okay, let me tell you about my favorite time at the cottage.
Let's
It
hear
wasn't
it.
the snowman.
No.
It was last year because
what time or like,
around like November because I went canoeing. I went
canoeing? Like, yeah.
I went canoeing with Sebastian in the early morning. I woke Sebastian up at like 6 a.m. I was like, "Yo, Sebastian, wake up. We're
Let's
going
go."
canoeing." Because I wanted to take pictures. This is when I really got into photography.
Right.
And honestly, thanks to Hoffman and like Anthony, because if it would like the reason why I fell in love with photography like in the beginning was literally because we went up to that cottage.
Right, because it's so beautiful.
It's beautiful up there, and like being on the lake, taking pictures. I brought Cooper last time. I brought Cooper last year.
Oh, did
So
you?
I took pictures of Cooper. I was just exploring photography last
Right.
year, and it was because of that little break that made me fall in love with it. So yo, Hoffman, shout out to you. Thank you.
Hi, Hoff. Yeah, no, it's crazy. It's like just putting yourself into situations. What's the saying? It's like you got to put yourself in situations to inspire yourself, right? It's like it's hard to get inspired in a city where it's so busy, so cluttered. So, like,
and staying in the same spot. Just
staying
being
in the same spot
space.
consistently, like you lose creativity, you lose like consistency, I guess.
And speaking of consistency,
oh, was that a good way to
no,
tie
that's
that in?
a perfect way to segue. But I mean, you kind of ruined it.
Oh, sorry.
Do you know how hard, I want to ask you guys, do you know how hard it is to stay consistent? And staying consistent in any way, like making Instagram videos, making it like growing your Instagram, growing YouTube, making podcasts, being consistent, making music, writing music, doing anything. Consistency is like, I've realized that one of the biggest reasons why people fail is because of how hard it is to stay consistent.
Right.
But you know what they say, if it was easy, everyone would be doing it.
Exactly.
So in regards to consistency, like putting yourself in a space, like when we go up to this cottage, when we go up to the cottage, I personally feel like I'm going to get my creative inspiration
100%.
and I'm going to want to be creative again.
100%.
Because I kind of fell off of like being creative.
Right.
It's really hard to explain because my job is literally to make videos, take photos, whatever.
For people.
But
so you're putting your creativity somewhere else
exactly.
instead of.
But I haven't been able to do it myself.
Mm-hmm.
Like Instagram, like I tried making more reels, like Instagram reels. Yo, it's so hard.
We did good for a bit. We did like a week of we did one day of like 5 episodes and then we'd space it out.
Yeah, but like that's the thing. Like when was the last time we did that?
Months ago.
Oh my god.
Lives get busy. Yeah, shoot.
Now I want to ask you something. Like why do you think it's so hard to stay consistent? Like what do you think stops people from?
Honestly, I would say like daily challenges. Everybody faces challenges, right? Like you never know what's gonna happen, right? Like you could be consistently doing something, but then out of nowhere, okay, let's take for example, it's like, oh, like you sprain your ankle, okay? It's like, dang, it's like just these small things, like all these small little challenges that get in your way, right? People say it's like, oh, don't let anything stop you, but like it's inevitable if there is like a real blockage, right?
Let me add to that, bro. Like I was working out this summer. Like you saw, like we were working out this summer. Like we were trying.
Oh, is Clarissa here? Let's go. Go on.
We were working out I was working out very consistently this summer. Like I was running literally every day.
I remember that,
bro.
man.
I was running a mile,
good, yeah.
mile and a half every day. I was running a mile and a half every day because my time, like my mile and a half time, used to be 10 minutes.
Right.
Do you know how fast that is?
I don't, because I never did it myself. I just run for I'd be on a treadmill for 5 minutes. I'd go, all right, time to bench, bro. But go on.
No, and then my time raced to 13 minutes. No, I think it was 14. Like I feel
like you're slowing down, or
yeah, because Josh, if you can run a mile,
loser.
Yeah, I know. So I was losing a lot of that
mojo. I don't know.
Yeah, I was losing consistency because I got sick. Bro, I got sick twice.
Yeah,
I got
not COVID.
No, it wasn't COVID sick. Like I was just. I don't know if
you
it was COVID. I got tested and I got negative, so I don't know if it was.
How
COVID.
many times,
bro? I've tested so many. I still have yet to get a positive.
You got a good
test.
Immune system,
or I'm just testing it at the wrong stages. I don't know.
But go on.
But anyways, every single time I got sick,
is annoying, bro.
It is because it just stops, bro. I went 2 months of working out consistently every single day, and then I got sick.
Yeah,
and then I haven't worked out since.
Yeah.
Oh, and I benched 2 plates.
Where's the video?
I know I didn't record it.
Then you didn't bench 2 plates.
Bro. I benched 2 plates. I benched 2 plates.
No,
I swear.
You didn't.
But what happened was
Katie's saying you didn't.
Katie,
so you didn't.
I benched 2 plates. I swear.
We got Katie in the crowd. Who?
But listen, I hurt my shoulder when I hit that bench press. And then I can
your shoulder.
Yeah, bro. I don't I fucked up.
That's not how you bench.
No,
I know. I've hurt my shoulder plenty.
Cause 2 plates is heavy, bro. That's
I know.
235
I can't
pounds.
touch that yet,
bro. I hit it and I yelled, bro. Cause Sebastian was there, Mateo was there.
They saw it.
They saw it. They were like, "Oh fuck, you did it." Ever since I hurt my shoulder, I really injured my shoulder, bro. It hurt for months, and I haven't worked out since.
Right. See, small things like that, it
gets. Small injuries are huge.
No. I mean,
no, but it was a small
challenges
thing. Yeah.
Is like those are one thing. Those are the things that
hold you back.
No, break the consistency.
Yes.
There we go. Because I wrote here, it's like, habits. Like you had a good habit, but then it fell off, and now you're back to this bad habit, right? So the only way to, because I wrote it down here, like just replace, like I say, just replace your bad habits, but it's easier said than done.
Oh yeah, it is.
But here, hold on. I have a little diagram or picture, talking about like replacing your habits. So, because you watch The Office a lot. Well, usually when like you're doing work or whatever. But do you ever watch Netflix like late at night?
No.
Okay, so with those people who constantly stay on Netflix or whatever streaming platform, you can replace that bad habit by just going to sleep, right? Like telling yourself, I'm cut off.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? And then for fast food, like you and I eat out constantly.
Yeah.
It's just finding that time to cook, or finding the, I'd say like willpower to get rid of the thought. It's like, oh, it's so much easier to just go tap your card and have someone make the food for you. Convenience, right? But you want to get rid of that convenience, because it's like, at the end of the day, you're bettering yourself, right? You don't want that convenience when you know it's not leading you to the better part of you, essentially. So, yeah, just, watching TV, you could be exercising. Instead of complaining, you could be, grateful, essentially, right? You can take a negative, switch it into a positive, right? It's all, at the end of the day, it's all about willpower and how you want to direct your life, essentially.
See,
right?
I want you to, I want to know from your personal life, like talking to these guys, obviously there's been times in your life where your consistency broke.
Oh, bro, I'm not even consistent now. It's tough. It's tough. Like again, it's like there's no real good time to start it. Like, I guess that's a good way to say it. Yeah, there's no right time to start.
Yeah.
Right? You just got to
start it. Yeah, like
right?
this podcast.
There we go. Like, you know how people, like, the new year is coming, right? So people are like, oh, this is the new year.
I'll start in the new year.
Yeah, like it's sad to say, like, I have that mentality because the way my life is moving right now, right? I have big things happening in the new year, right? So I was like, all right, I just got to hold out, just stay strong for these couple more months, right? Try to do what I need to do now in order to direct my life to where I want it to be in the future, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So I just don't want to move too fast. That's the thing too, right?
But what would a tip be for people to stay consistent? Like, what would?
I got a good one. I would say, like, starting the morning right. I think that's the biggest thing, because I found myself realizing that whenever I don't wake up early and I don't get a head start of the day, like you were saying, like making your bed, brushing your teeth, making a good breakfast, those small little accomplishments will make a better day for you than if you wake up at 12, right? You're so grouchy, you don't have time to shower, you don't have time to eat.
You just gotta
so your whole day is consistent of that. If you start your morning right, your whole day will be just as good. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
You know what I'm saying, Katie?
And
Let's get it.
No, and that's good. Like replacing bad habits, right? Like if you wake up and you don't make your bed. If you, like, when you change and you just throw your clothes on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
When you, like, it's this, you're right, it's the
small
things that literally show character, show, like, how your day is going to be like.
Exactly.
So anyone listening, if you really want to try your best to stay consistent, the best way to start is starting the day right.
Exactly.
I like that, Josh. That was good.
Thanks, man. All right. Sweet. Shoot.
Actually, before we go into the main topics.
Yeah.
I wanted to. This is going to be a little sad because you brought up the appendix thing.
Oh yeah, you want me to talk about that, eh?
No, yes and no. Well, yeah. Let me. You tell them about your appendicitis story.
So this happened. Shoot, what? We were 15 at the time, I think.
Yeah.
So I remember this vividly because, like, obviously, like,
it was scary. I was scared.
Mom was scared.
Mom
she wasn't scared at first.
Mom was.
I know. Okay, listen.
Mom called you a fucking bitch.
I know. Mom thought I was. She thought I was weak. That's where I had it. So, it was Sunday morning.
Sunday morning, rain is falling.
No, Saturday night, Sunday morning.
No. Yeah.
Saturday night.
Okay.
It was Saturday night, and I feel this pain on the left side of my stomach. And it wasn't like a normal pain because it's like, I was like, yo, what is this? And like, it felt like I got stabbed, and I was like, oh my God, like a real stab. Like, I know the difference between like if I have to like shit and like, cause those, that's not funny, Kate. So there's those pains. I was like, oh, I just have to poop.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
let it. This one is like, no, like someone just stabbed me. So I looked at it. I was like nothing.
You don't see anything, yeah.
Nothing, but it's like internal. I was like, oh, I tell mom, I was like, hey mom, like my stomach hurts. A second stab. I was like, oh, like I got stabbed again. And I think I grabbed a bucket or mom grabbed a bucket and I threw up like liquid. Right? I was like, oh my, I was like, what is it? It wasn't like blood. It was just liquid.
Really?
And I was like, mom, I'm crying.
Oh yeah.
I was
Wait,
like, mom,
where was I?
I don't know. I was on the bottom bunk. I remember that.
But
much.
I don't
know where
remember.
you were, but like, I remember I was telling mom, I was like, mom, we got to go to the hospital. She's like, hey, Anak, you're being so weak, Anak. She's like, fine, but you got to pay for the hospital bills. I was like, whatever. I was like, just take me to the
Pay for
gun.
the hospital
I was like,
bills?
I know, we're in Canada, bro.
What?
Mom, like, we go in, bro, I struggled down the stairs because I already felt 2 stabs, right? Or like stabbing pains, essentially.
Yeah.
So we get to the hospital, we go in, and there were so many people. I was like, I'm not waiting. So when we get there, I was like, I don't want to wait. So I throw up. I throw up in the middle of the emergency area.
I don't know this part of the story.
Yeah, you weren't there. I throw up. They give me this flimsy little box to throw up in, and they rush me in right away. I was like, sweet. Okay,
Sweet,
cool.
let's go.
I like passed a lot of people, and then I go into they checking my blood. They're checking all this. I think an hour goes by, and they come up to me and mom, and they're like, yeah, your son has appendicitis. It's about to burst. Bro, mom goes to the bathroom, leaves me all alone to sit there to wait for like a doctor or something.
Yeah.
And then she comes out. Her eyes are red.
Oh,
Mom's
yeah.
crying, bro. I'm crying. I was like, yo, like I don't
Bro.
even know what appendicitis is. Whatever. So they're like, all right, let's rush this kid to the operating room.
Yeah.
ER room. And I get in there. I'm scared. This is my
Your
first time.
first surgery.
First surgery. Never had surgery done before. They put the mask on me. They're like, okay, you're gonna fall asleep soon. Just count to 10.
Oh
And
my
in my head,
God.
I was like, I'm not gonna fall asleep. Screw that. Don't tell me what to do. So in my head, I was like, all right, watch this. I'm like 1, 2. I say 2, and I blank and I wake up in another room. I was like, no way that just happened. Because I was like, that's so cool. And when I woke up, I was like,
knocked out?
when I got knocked out, but then I woke up saying 2. And I was like, what the heck? Because I wake up, my eyes are open. I was like, yo, what the heck? Because I was like, where am I? I go to sit up, not remembering that I was in the operating room. And I crunched my stomach. And I was like, oh, that wasn't good. I felt like a pain right in my stomach. Totally forgot I just got operated on.
Yeah.
Nurse comes. She's like, oh, take it easy. You're just finishing up surgery, whatever. Mom comes. Everybody's coming. And, this part scared the crap out of me. Because I don't know what it was. Like, to this day, I think I had a panic attack. So my body was shaking. Okay? And I don't know if you know this, but one of my biggest fears is not being able to, like, control my own body.
Yeah.
And I was shaking, and I couldn't
Stop shaking.
I couldn't stop shaking. I was like, yo, what's going on? I'm crying. Mom's yelling at me. She's like, stop shaking. I was like, oh, please. I was like, I can't, Mom. Right? Then they gave me a pill, and then my body calmed down. Bro, I was like, what the hell just happened? So, like, to this, I think it was a panic attack. Cause,
I feel like you were just in shock.
Maybe, but again, it's like I was so scared. I don't like hospitals either, so
No.
I think that's also a factor. And yeah, but anyways,
That's
they
so
gave me
scary, bro.
it was pretty scary. The doctor said like it was about to burst, right? Like because of the if I waited any longer, anyways. If I
Yeah.
waited any longer, or
Yeah.
if I just didn't go, like I could, yeah.
Because
That's scary,
Did
eh?
mom tell you?
No.
Guys, this podcast is gonna get a little deep.
Little deep
kinda
here.
Sad. So mom came up to me like I was just about to go to sleep, and then mom was telling me how someone in the Philippines, I think either our cousin or just our mom's friend,
Yeah.
died of appendicitis.
She did tell me.
Yeah, and that's bro. Like she was super sad. I didn't.
We
know
didn't
the
know
guy.
them, yeah.
He was like 18 though. Like he was really young. Janelle
Jeez.
met him when we
Oh.
sent them to the Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, man, like that sucks. Because like in the Philippines, I guess I don't know. Like I've never.
Yeah, we
to the
haven't been to the
Philippines.
Philippines. We don't know how the situation.
See, and then
is
in my
yet.
head, I'm like, damn, like that's.
I know, that
that's
could happen to me.
Yeah,
That's
that
like-
was scary, and I like it kind of hit me. I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
yeah, and
all good.
man, but
Bro,
guys, here's the
that
thing.
ain't gonna stop me. What the
Listen,
heck?
don't like to anyone out there. Like, if you're feeling a pain and you're throwing up, it's probably appendicitis.
No, it's not.
I don't
Not-
know. Well, I mean, go get checked because appendicitis
Obvious-
is serious, bro.
bro. Yeah, you know, because I
And when we
told-
talk about appendicitis, I always think about the episode of The Office.
what happened with
Dwight getting
Oh,
appendicitis.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember that.
And then he
So-
gifts it to his son, Philip.
I don't remember that
Oh,
episode,
shit.
anyways, but because I remember telling Alyssa that story, and then I think like 2 weeks she had stomach pains, and she's like, "Just do I have appendicitis?" No, she was on her period. Her stomach's hurting, bro.
Oh man.
But no, like true story though, like girls actually mistake like period pains with appendicitis. Katie, have you? Yeah, see, Katie knows.
oh,
And I was
jeez.
like, yo, that's crazy. Like, period cramps is
Is
just,
what you
just as
exper-
painful.
oh,
as,
it's what you now you understand. What,
bro. I know exactly.
He
Yo,
knows
it's
what
a
a period-
feeling.
you know
it's
what a
fe-
period feels
Shut
like.
up. It's a
Oh.
feeling I'm never gonna forget. 100%.
See, it's really. I'm really glad that you didn't mistake your appendicitis for your period.
for my own
cramps.
period.
That's great.
Stupid guy. Katie, stop laughing. It's not funny.
Anyways, guys,
Anyways.
we are gonna take a quick break before we go into
our
the
little-
main topics of today's podcast.
Sweet.
So we'll be right back.
All right, we are back
All
from
right,
our
we are
lickle
back.
break. Our lickle break.
And this
Um,
is this is a really deep like.
It's
So
pretty good.
let's talk about our process of making these podcasts real quic. So how we usually, I don't know if this is the third episode,
This is our third
Third
and we
episode.
have
and our structure is like we just have a little small talk in the beginning, and then we break it down to two main topics.
Mhm.
Whatever Josh wants to talk about, and whatever I want to talk about.
Exactly.
And I really like Josh's. We don't really talk about what we're going to be talking about. We
Right.
kind of just have it in our notes.
And then we just wait till
And we
now.
just, yeah. And I read the title of what Josh.
And I remember going into like the university and college what are they called? Job fair. Okay, we're gonna clip all that. So anyways. So there was it was like a college and university fair where all the colleges and universities come, and then you go around table to table seeing what
they
school
offer.
interests
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Yeah, wow. I don't know why that took me so long to think of. Anyways, yeah, and I looked at all these. I was like, yo, like I don't want to do any of these. I was like, and I felt pressured. I felt pressured because I was like, shoot, like all my peers, all our peers are, you know, they're going to post-secondary, they're doing this and that. And I was like, yo, I
Oh,
don't.
yeah, you did take a year off.
I did take a year off. Yeah.
yeah.
So I took a year off, and I felt like a little bit like not embarrassed. Well, I did feel a bit embarrassed because I see all my friends doing, you know,
Jumping straight into university.
jumping straight
into
into right,
college.
and because they have their life figured out, and like I was like, shoot, like what am I gonna do with my life? Because after high school, like this is where your life really begins.
Yeah.
Right. So I was like, dang. I was like, at the time, you and I were both working at McDonald's.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
we were both managers.
Yeah.
And I was like, shoot.
This is my life now.
I was like, yo, like this. Yeah, I really thought that. I was like, yo, is this my life? Am I gonna be a McLifer? I was like, shoot. But it wasn't too bad because I was making a steady income, and during that year, me and Mateo got really close because we were working out like every day.
yeah, yeah.
And I was like, you know, this is nice, but it's not the life that I was destined for, or the life I want to do, right? So during that year, I felt a bit depressed. I was like, you know, scared that this is all I'm gonna do,
Yeah, yeah.
because I really didn't know what I was gonna do. Plus, financially, it's like, yo, school is so expensive,
Yeah.
and I was like, shoot, like, is this the route I'm gonna go, right? During that time, like my girlfriend at the time, like she told me, she's like, oh, you should go to school for this, right, for music.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, you know what? Like, I'll give it a try, because now it's the end of the year. Like, I have some money saved up, not really, but I was like, hold on, sorry. Yeah, it was already the end of the year of my the year gap or whatever, and I wanted to start something. I was like, you know, I want to pursue. I want to go further with not McDonald's, obviously,
music.
with music. I was like, you know what? I'll give it a try. Because I don't know if I told you this. Like, I was thinking of being an electrician.
Really?
Yeah, I had that in my mind. Because we took physics together, remember?
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, like, this is cool, right? Like, this is a cool, manly job. But I was like, yeah, this is not for me, right? Yo, imagine if I was an electrician. Katie, imagine if I was an electrician. Yeah, she's
and
like,
we
"No."
weren't enjoying your performances and your
Dog,
shows.
exactly,
Come
right?
on.
It's like, if I went that route, I would have not been as happy as I am now.
Yeah.
Right? So, I'm happy that I did go the music route because now I found my passion. I know what I'm going to do for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
But that year, it really taught me, it's like, man, do what makes you happy because I was not enjoying my life the way I should have. You know what I mean? Like, all I was doing was working at McDonald's. I wasn't really doing music during that year either.
No, you weren't.
Right? So, mind you, I didn't know much music.
Yeah, I know you didn't.
Like, yeah, because of school. Like, school is great. That's the thing. If school was free, if school was, like, if you didn't have to pay for, like, college or university, I'd still be going to school.
Oh, yeah. I
No,
feel like everyone would. Do you know how much fun school actually is?
I feel bad because you didn't have a good...
I did not have I didn't have the college experience
Bro.
that everyone had.
It's good. It's
Ugh.
like, the college experience is like, or university experience.
When we say college and university experience,
We're
we're talking about like
same
parties.
thing,
we're ta-
essentially, yeah.
yeah, you guys know what we're talking about.
It's fun.
I wouldn't
But
know.
for the couple of years, yeah, because you stayed at home, right? And like
Yeah,
you were...
I worked
you were
full
working-
time. I was school full time.
There we go.
Ugh.
It's a once in a lifetime thing because it's like you can't do that forever.
No,
I was sick of it after the first year when my bank account hit like negatives. I was like, oh my god, like it's a waste of money, but at the same time, it's like you're never gonna do that. You're never
Yeah.
gonna experience that again.
Exactly.
But man, like school is like learning, like enjoying what you're learning too, right? Like I said, if I was trying to learn to be an electrician, I would have hated it.
Yeah.
100%. So the fact that I was learning music and, like building connections too through music and all that, greatest time of my life. And now I'm using all that to where I want to be.
Exactly.
So, yeah, honestly, like right now I'm like I said, it's like I'm not trying to rush it. I'm trying to take it slow and learn step by step with experience, right? And yeah, there's something here, cuz taking it back to McDonald's,
Yep.
there are like I said, McLifers. There are people who love McDonald's. There are people who just want to stay and do that job.
Because honestly, McDonald's is not a bad job.
Don't get me wrong. It's a very good job, right? It taught us so many life lessons. It's real, like
leadership,
leadership,
teamwork.
everything. I'm still doing things that McDonald's has taught me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like figure eight mopping. I'm joking.
What are the 8 enemies
What
of
are the
oils?
8? Yeah, like really.
Water, salt, heat, detergent, water.
There we go. First in, first out, rotations. But anyways, I have this
Carbon, air, salt, heat, detergent, water. Sorry,
you figured
Cash
it out.
DW.
Cash DW.
Cash-
There
You'll
we go.
never
But
forget that.
24/2. But if people, if you work at McDonald's, you know what we're talking about. But there's this thing I wrote here. It's like people live to work, but I want to work to live. You know what I mean? It's like I don't want to be tied down to a job and, like have that job be my number one priority.
Yeah.
Right? I want to work for myself and be able to live off of that. Because I feel like with me, that's true happiness. That's true living right there.
And what some people out there, what you guys need to understand is that you don't need to rush into school. You don't even need to go to school at all.
Yeah.
If here's the thing, if you don't need to go to school and if you don't want to go to school, don't feel pressured to go to school.
There we go.
I'm gonna talk about John, right? Like John went to like 3-4 different colleges.
Right. For things, because like he went to school for
paramedics, pharmacy, and media. I think he went to another one. I just kind of forget.
Forget it.
No, I think he only went to 3.
Right.
But I mean, like, if you don't need to go to school, like,
or it's like if you're
really
not
take,
sure, yeah.
Take that year to figure it out. Like I didn't. I took a half a semester off,
And then you went in January.
and then I went in January because just like you, I wanted to get into the trades. But I graduated high school with a outstanding achievement award for cabinet making because I love working with my hands. Like I love making things with wood. I wanted to be a
you
woodworker.
like touching wood.
I love touching
you
wood.
love touching wood.
Yeah. Love touching wood. Anyways, yeah, but then actually I'll get into then I went to OP police college.
Policing, yeah.
We'll talk about my coming
whole
up to that whole experience in another podcast, but I don't want to get into it right now.
Oh, we can talk about that next podcast.
The next podcast. It's exactly that. Like there's no need to rush into anything because we're still 23.
We're young.
We're so young. There's so much life left, and I can't discredit like going in. Like I rushed into policing because I thought that I wanted to be there.
Right.
And then like I got into it and I was like, okay, I don't want to be here.
Mm.
And then I got out and I'm here. But honestly, I'm very grateful for everything that policing has done for me because like there's so many opportunities that I've gained because of the networking, like who I've met in policing and whatever. But for anyone out there listening, like Josh said, don't rush into anything if you're not certain about it because you just might regret it. And my biggest thing is like I do not ever want to regret anything. Like I don't think I ever regret anything, and I feel like if I stayed in policing, I would have regretted not taking the chance to start my own business and doing it full time. That's why I rushed into this because I was certain that this is where I was supposed to be. This is what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
So for anyone out there listening, we're going to reiterate, don't rush into anything. That was
Amen.
Good. And obviously, like, follow your passion. Like, I feel like we're here to talk to you guys and inspire you and hopefully entertain you as well. And I actually just had a conversation with Raiden's girlfriend.
Okay.
Like, just a couple hours ago, and she wants to start a makeup business.
Nice.
And Raiden, obviously, like I talk to Raiden all the time. Like whenever we go out for drinks, like I tell them about my business, how it's doing, and he goes off and tells his girlfriend because his girlfriend wants to be a makeup artist.
Right.
And she doesn't know where to start.
Just start.
Just start.
Just be Gary Vee. Just start it.
Just
start. You got this. You got this. Come on. You got a camera. Just do it.
Yeah. So we were actually chatting. I was telling her like how I started up and everything, and then she got super encouraged. And that's kind of what I want to bring to this podcast. Because like we can't talk to everyone. I mean, if you want to talk to me, just hit me up. Like I'm very easy to talk to. But I'm very busy.
Like with starting a small business, right? It takes research, obviously research and a passion, right? Shout outs to Katie. Katie actually made here. Justin, you want to grab the T-shirt? So, speaking of small, we got Katie in the crowd, and she started this. What would you call it? What kind of like crafty? So you could find her at Crafty Chatty. So here's my T-shirt. So as a musician, you should definitely have merch. This is my merch right here.
You actually sold that in your last show.
Man, yeah. So during my last show, we sold all the T-shirts, but I still have these ones. So let's go. Katie's a wizard at marketing. But yeah, check out Crafty Chatty. We'll put the tag somewhere.
Now,
hopefully.
It's funny that you're bringing up McDonald's because that's actually just jumping straight into what I wanted to talk about.
Perfect.
So guys, listen, this was actually crazy. So as you guys know, I moved to Oshawa.
Mm-hmm.
So I was actually looking through like some of my old things, and I found a 5-year congratulations card from McDonald's because I was there for I was there for 5 years. I wish I brought it. Like I actually would have showed you. So many people signed it, and it actually made me like tear up.
Wait, what was it? Like a pinner?
No, it was a card. Like a congratulations card. Like you've been in the company for 5 years, and 5 years is a long time.
It is,
bro. People, like when I started, there's still people there now that I started with, and I'm like, man, like that's crazy. Being at a place for 5 years, like
that's 5 years of your life. Too,
5 years of your life, and like everyone there, like when I was there, like I considered like family basically. We were so close because I worked there full time. Like I was there 5 days out of the week.
Mm-hmm.
And then I realized I'm like, man, I miss it. Mm-hmm. But that's because like we were I got promoted to a manager when I was 16.
Crazy.
Well, yeah. So I actually got hired at 14.
Mm-hmm, but you weren't allowed to work.
I wasn't allowed to work. I got hired in August. And then I had to wait until October when I turned 15, and then I started working. And then here's the thing, like I'm such like I know I'm a hard worker. That's one thing that I will always say consistently about myself. Like I am always going to be a hard worker.
Mm.
They saw that, and that's why they promoted me to a team leader. Crew trainer at 15, then team leader at 16, and then manager at 16. And I've been a manager. I was a manager ever since. So that was great. And then yeah, like do you ever just like those were the good old days? You know what I like? Right now, like we're so young, but like.
Those were the good days.
Those were the good old days, cause like, and then like other jobs, like I just wanted to talk about past jobs. I just loved it. So after McDonald's, like, obviously trying to get into policing, like I did security at Brimley City Center.
That's crazy.
It was not like the worst part is do you know what I hate? I hate starting over.
Yeah.
Bro, because I went from like being like a manager at McDonald's to being like this rookie security guard,
I feel
fucking
that.
mall cop.
Yeah.
Oh my
Paul
god,
Blart,
Paul
baby.
Blart. Bro, that was terrible. And then a cook at St. Louis, and then I was I actually got into like construction. I was building decks and fences, and I was so good at it. Oh my god, that was actually my favorite job.
That's good.
I loved building decks and fences, and it was because of my boss.
Because he made it fun, right?
He
It's the
made it so much
environment.
fun. Yeah, he was such an amazing boss, and that's all I ever asked for. Like working for good bosses, and I try to be a good. I think I'm a good boss.
You're a pretty good boss.
I think I'm an okay boss.
You're okay.
But I did want to say one thing. Obviously, I'm gonna bring it back to The Office. And Andy from The Office
Was not a good boss.
yeah, he was okay. His last quote, quote in The Office, he says, "I wish there was a way to know you were in the good old days before you actually left them." On my way here, I was listening to The Office Deep Dive with Brian Bob Gartner, and
Kevin?
Kevin from The Office,
Love
and he
that
was
guy.
talking to Ed Helms, which is Andy. And like at the end of the podcast, like he quoted that, and he started crying, and then I started crying because I'm back at 19, by the way.
You're
I'm on
redoing it.
season 2. Yeah.
Jesus.
But
oh my god.
When I every single time I watch the last episode,
Yeah.
I actually tear up.
I forgot. I have something for you, but I forgot to bring it.
What?
I got you a Dundee.
No, you did
Yeah.
not.
I'll get
Where
it
is
after.
it?
It's in my apartment. I'll bring
You
it to
know,
you
no,
after.
we're gonna stop this podcast. You're gonna go get it.
No.
No, go get it.
All right.
Okay,
I'm
no,
back.
we're back.
I ran all the way back to my apartment just for this. For watching the show 19 times, you are awarded Dundee
you
award.
got me a
a
Dundee.
Dundee award.
The Dundies. Yo.
There we go. It's mint, but
No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm actually gonna.
what? Okay, you know what I was trying to search up?
Where did you get this?
Don't worry about it.
Oh my god.
There's candy in there. That's why.
God, it's a
So
Dundee.
I was trying to find like trivia nights, but the Office trivia nights, because I know you'd win the prize.
I
100%.
would easily win that. Are you kidding me?
But she did get good pizza.
We totally went off on a crazy tangent.
No, it's
because
you were talking about the Office and like no having the Dundee. We'll try to cut something good there.
Oh
'cause-
my gosh, you got me a Dundee.
Yo, it's so easy to please this guy. Guys, if you want to get him something for Christmas, you know what to get him.
It's either Office or anime related.
No, exactly. We got Clarissa in the crowd. Hey,
Oh,
Clarissa.
Clarissa's here now. Hi.
All right. But anyways, back to what you were
work.
saying.
So sorry, I what I wanted to touch on was like when Andy said, I wish there was a way to know you were in the good old days before you actually left them.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone
There's
that's
something on your nose.
oh,
There.
thanks. Thanks.
You're good.
Is it good?
You're good.
Thanks. Anyone out there listening, no matter where you are, like whatever situation you are in life, enjoy the journey.
Mm-hmm.
Because like what do you miss about McDonald's? You miss the people. I miss fucking around with people, man.
Bro, all the OGs left though.
I know, and that
See,
was
that's
so
when,
sad.
That's when
when it was
McDonald's
time to go.
There you go. Exactly. When all the good people are gone.
Bro, it's just like the Office. Obviously, everyone was like they stayed the whole night, except for Michael, which
Yeah.
literally broke my heart.
Yeah.
Still hurts. Like it actually hurts. But anyways, if everyone at McDonald's if it stayed it essentially kind of stayed the same for like 5 years. But I did move locations. But
oh right. Yeah.
like you gotta enjoy the journey. Like enjoy where you are right now. You know what I mean? Like there's so many times like in security I had such a oh my god, I'm gonna like
You were just by yourself though.
no,
right?
but
Essentially.
but it's a team. You know what I mean? Like there's security guards. I'm shout out to Ryan White. Me and him, bro. There was a gun in the mall, and me and him ran after the guy.
Oh my god.
Yo, like stories like that. It's like
That's
so
scary,
much. It was
bro.
so scary. We have a fucking flashlight and baton. What the fuck are we gonna do with that? He has a gun.
You have a badge and
And we
everything.
had-
no
yeah.
segues, nothing.
Yeah, but honestly, that was like, and then he we both got hired with Peel Police.
Oh nice.
Yeah, but he got on first, I got on second. But yeah, and then like St. Louis was so bro, we got drunk like every night.
Bro,
So
St.
much
Louis
fun.
was a spot.
St. Louis was fun because all we did was party. Construction, like I don't even like I miss my old boss. He hit me up actually.
Martin?
Yeah. He asked me how everything's going.
Oh,
Usually he hits me up to like ask me to work with him.
yeah,
I'm
it's like, hey, you
"Fuck."
busy?
No, here's the thing. Like, if I'm available, I'm straight up working with him because it's
Right.
just I love working with him. He's a good boss.
Yeah.
And then obviously policing, like, a lot of my policing buddies, like, I still obviously talk to them.
Yeah.
And, like,
Dante, Dom,
All of them.
those
Yeah,
boys.
I miss those. Like, I still like, even though like I'm glad I'm out,
Mhm.
I miss the people and I miss some events. Like, there's some crazy shit that goes
See,
down.
yeah,
man.
no, that's the cool thing. Like with working with like with good people. With
Yeah.
me, like I'm all alone.
Yeah.
So I like that's
And I was gonna say, bro, that's the one thing I wanted to say here. Like,
What's
the
up?
one thing you should know about me, like, I can't do shit alone.
I hate doing stuff
I
alone.
hate doing things alone.
Yeah,
Bro, it's the worst. That's
I'm
why
so
I don't like.
depressed. Jesus Christ.
That's why I
Ugh.
want to build a team. Like, here's the thing. That's why, like, my mission, like, for my goal for my company is to grow big.
Mhm.
Like, I
And
want
have people.
have
yeah.
people, and like, I want like good people on this team to like grow, like, have their dreams grow with me,
Exactly.
just like One Piece.
there we
Bro,
go.
like everyone on the crew.
Yo, don't
has,
spoil it for the.
Yo, I'm sorry, but
because I know
everyone-
Alyssa watches this. Don't spoil
Yo,
it.
listen,
for
I know every single one of the crew members have their own goals,
Mhm.
but
But they're together.
they're together, completing it. Like, they're completing their goals together.
love that.
Bro, that's why that's what I want.
Mm-hmm.
But back to the right back into it. Like, I'm just saying, like, enjoy where you are right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what? Like, a lot of people are like working their 9 to 5s and they want to get into their side hustle. Like, guys, like, your 9 to 5 should fuel your side hustle kind of thing.
Right. Yeah.
You should like find a 9 to 5 that you enjoy.
There we go. Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because like, there's so many good jobs. Like, here's the thing: you don't have to jump into a career right after high school. You don't need to. Like, you're still young.
Exactly.
Jump into a job you love. You know what I mean? I like, if I was like 2-3 years, like 2-3 maybe 4 years ago, I would love to work at Pursuit OCR.
Oh, that'd been nice. Yeah.
That would have been like just like a gym.
Well, you think, yeah, but like it'd be fun, but then you think of it, it's not more so like doing the playing around, but it's more cleaning. You know? What
yeah,
I
I know, I
mean?
know,
Think
I
about
know.
it like
no,
that,
I know,
right?
but
There's
still
like
being,
there's pros and cons.
yeah,
About
I know,
jobs
but
like that.
still being able to like
do that stuff.
go there. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
Like, bro, I love Pursuit OCR.
Bro, we gotta go.
So-
we
I
gotta
know,
go.
We gotta
again
go
soon.
back. And an escape room. I would have loved to work at an escape room.
Same thing applies, right? Like essentially, like
No, I know. Grass is always greener. Kind
yeah,
of thing.
there we go.
But
Grass
I'm just
always
saying, like,
green.
enjoy what, like, try to find a job you enjoy. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? Like me, like construction. Like, I enjoy construction.
right,
That's why I did it.
right.
And now I started this whole this business, and now I'm just trying to just enjoy the journey
Right.
because I have so many goals for like my company
Mhm.
and this production company. I just can't wait to get there, but I got to enjoy the journey. There is one thing another quote here, a little quote, not a big one. It's oh, where is it?
Is there C.S. Lewis, right?
No, not that one. There's
Oh.
a saying. There's a saying.
What's the saying?
And it goes, if you want to go somewhere fast, you go alone. If you want to go somewhere far, you go together, like with a team. Do you get that?
I love that.
Because, like, in a sense, like some people, they'll slow you down, but they'll make sure that you go further as opposed to going alone. Like, you'll get to where you want faster, but guess what? You're alone.
Exactly.
And there's so many ways you can interpret that quote, right? For someone like me, saying like that, you get to kind of play around with it however you want,
Right.
or just kind of like take it a whole different direction. Because someone like me, I don't believe that if you're with a team, they'll slow you down.
Depends on the team.
That's exactly it. It depends on the team. That's why personally, I mean, you can't. Everything kind of happens for a reason.
right.
I want to find a team that'll get me to where I want to be. Like, I want to get us to where we want to be as fast as
Man.
I could do it alone. Like, I mean,
I get that.
Yeah. and I feel like it's written in the stars. Like, I can't wait. Like, I don't know who. This is for future Justin and future team. I'm excited to meet you.
Get out of here. Katie's actually part of the team. Hi, Katie.
Hi, Katie.
No,
No, because being in a strong team, a team keeps you grounded. Even in the
Oh,
last
100%.
podcast, I was saying, like, friends and family. Like, and you were saying,
show me your five
show
friends.
me your
I'll show
five
you.
friends.
I said that to Alyssa, and she's like, "Oh, is that a threat?" Because I said it in a way where I was like, "Yo, show me your five friends. I'll tell you your future." Like, you're gonna tell me my future?
Yeah.
She's like, "What if I don't have five friends?" I was like, "Well, okay."
You know what I mean?
I know
But,
exactly what you mean.
Yeah, I think the last thing I just want to tell you guys was like the main reason that what I want to share was like enjoy the journey. Like, life is life is short, right? But enjoy it. Anyways, that is the end.
Oh, you
of
don't
the
want to say the last quote there?
What? Oh yeah, we're ending it here.
Oh yeah,
We gotta
sorry.
Silly Josh.
Getting late. Getting
is.
late.
Thank you guys so much for watching, listening, wherever you are listening from. If you're Spotify, YouTube, if you guys are watching us, I wanted to end this podcast with a quote that really resonates with me. That kind of relates to my topic. And it is by C.S. Lewis, if anyone's familiar. And
that's the person who wrote Harry Potter, right?
Yeah. Well, the quote goes, "There are far better." Okay, let me say it to the camera. There are far better things than any.
Clip that. Here we go. Get deep.
Oh, it's one line and I can't remember it. 1 second. Don't laugh at me.
Here we go. By C.S. Lewis.
There are far. 1 second.
Stare right into the camera. Stare into
I'm
its soul.
trying.
We want to play betrayal so bad.
1 second, everyone.
Here
You're
we go.
distracting me. There are far better things ahead than any we leave behind. 1 second. There are far better things ahead than any we leave behind. C.S. Lewis. Thank you guys again, and we will see you all in the next episode.
Yes, sir.
See
We
you
will
guys
not
there.
be in this
Oh,
area.
we won't be here. We'll be
So-
up in the cottage, so we'll see you guys
See you at the
there.
cottage.
Jesus.
Okay.